Alright guys, wow. Just wow. When that game ended, the word I thought of was wow. Honestly, when the SEC championship game ended, I went, wow, that really just happened. And I had like a nervous feeling in my gut almost when, Georgia was throwing those Hail Marys, those 2 Hail Marys at the end there. Let me say this though first, before we jump too deep into the video. I did miss the beginning of the game because I wasn't home. So let me just put that out there. So I'm not going to speak too much on the beginning of the game because I didn't get to watch it. So I just don't want to, be making up stuff. But I was checking the score and I was on Twitter seeing what people were saying and stuff. And I believe at one point Georgia was up 28-14. I know they were up by a lot. I don't remember the exact score. Probably should have checked it before I put out this video. But they were up a good amount. And I could tell on Twitter that Bama fans were getting nervous and saying, oh, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Bama's not coming to play or whatever. They're not playing well. Tua, he wasn't playing well for the little bit that I saw him play. I saw him throw the interception. I believe he did throw 2. And obviously he did go out after he was hurt. His ankle, his leg kind of got banged up. He stepped on his offensive lineman's leg, or their legs collided and his leg kind of bent and whatever. But just crazy game. Just a Georgia team chokes again. It's just wow. I don't have a favorite college football team. Let me put that out there. I live in New York. I live in New York City, so I don't live like up near Syracuse or anything, but or Buffalo. But just college football isn't really huge here. So I know in the South it's crazy with like Bama and Georgia, obviously, and even those teams in Florida, like the Gators, the Hurricanes, all of that. It's pretty crazy, apparently. I mean, from what I see, but yeah. So I don't really have a favorite college football team. I just like players, and one of those players that I really do like is Jake Fromm. I watched this documentary, I've said this before, this QB1 documentary video thing. You guys have probably heard of it, and he was on it the first season, so that's where I really, started to find out about him, and I really liked him from that documentary TV series thing there. So I've been waiting for Jake Fromm to really get like the real recognition. Yes, I think he does get recognition, but I feel like he needs more respect on his name. So, he played great today, honestly, except for at the end of the game. I mean, like, I don't want to be like, oh, he played great today, except for the end of the game where he couldn't connect on a Hail Mary, because, it's kind of tough, but I don't know. I just feel like he just needs to get that clutch game-winning drive, and he'll get more, respect on his name. I thought when Georgia did have the lead, I was like, oh, if they pull off this upset versus Bama, he's gonna get more respect. He had 3 touchdowns, I believe, today, and he had a pretty stellar game, pretty clean game. I believe no interceptions. I should have really checked all of this before the video. I'm sorry, this was supposed to be a reaction, but I don't know. I just didn't. I should have looked at the stats. I'm sorry. I was looking at them throughout the game, but it's always good to double check. Tua. Let's talk about this part with Tua and Jalen Hurts, because that's obviously a huge storyline here. Tua, he went out with that injury, and then Jalen Hurts comes in and just comes in and scores and just brings the team back. And that's just another crazy thing that, Tua replaced Jalen Hurts in the championship game versus Georgia, and now they're in the SEC championship game, not the college football playoff championship game. And Jalen comes in and replaces Tua, and he gets the job done. Both of them got the job done when they replaced each other. And it is nice to see Jalen Hurts have his moment there. Really, he was pulled out of the college playoff, national championship game, and I guess Tua kind of took the moment there. Not that it's really taking the moment, because your teammates and you want to, win the national championship. You want to just become a champion, I guess, any way possible. I'm sure they seem like they're really good teammates to each other, and there's no animosity there, and they really support each other. You could just tell, like, on the sidelines, them hugging each other and whatever. But, yeah, it's just nice. You gotta think, like, oh, it's nice to see that guy get his moment, And he stayed there in Alabama, where he could have transferred. He could have easily transferred to become a starter somewhere. And, look at Kelly Bryant. He transferred, or he's transferring out of Clemson after he was no longer the starter. But Jalen Hurts did stay. And, it's good to see something like that get rewarded, I guess. And even in the post-game interview, just Nick Saban, I'm pretty sure, was emotional. That's why his voice sounded like that, a little teary-eyed. Maybe didn't look like there were any tears, but emotional voice there. So that just really shows how much his loyalty, persistence of Jalen Hurts means to Nick Saban and that Alabama football team, and Alabama is just so good. I mean, if there was a team that was going to come back today, it's Alabama. So just undefeated still. It's crazy. I don't know if anyone's going to be able to take them down. It depends. If, you know, if Tua plays well, I don't think there's anyone that can take them down, or even Jalen Hurts for, you know, talking today. Like, if either of those quarterbacks play well, I don't know if anyone can really, you know, take them down, which is crazy. Go undefeated and just go win another championship. Wild. I mean, crazy. Just Alabama's such a powerhouse, honestly. It was a great game today. Just for the part that I got to watch, it was really fun, even though the team I was low-key rooting for in Georgia, because I wanted Jake Fromm to have, you know, his moment and get more recognition, came up short. Still a really, really good game, really fun game, and yeah, I hope Georgia still gets the chance to be in the playoffs. I don't know if they will be. They lost to LSU, and now obviously they lost to Bama, but I don't know. They really gave Bama a run for their money, so I would love to see the third matchup between these guys in the past, you know, 2 seasons. I would love to see how that goes with these young, great quarterbacks and Tua oh my gosh, I got it. Ready? Tua Tagovailoa. There we go. You see, I got it. I just had to think about it. And Jake Fromm, and even Jalen Hurts, you throw him in there too. You throw him into the conversation after today. Just, yeah, crazy, crazy, crazy. Good stuff. Sports are cool. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Make sure you drop a like. You can comment down below what you thought of this game. And make sure you subscribe, guys. Peace out.